Okay guys, so today being a morning practice, we do want to get our body a little bit warm. Now I don't know about you, but those who practice on Saturday, I'm definitely feeling my shoulders, and today's Monday. So we're going to do a little bit of shoulder today. We'll definitely open up our hips as well because I want to get us into some, I don't want to say the word correct, I just want us to maybe take a few adaptations and changes to our Warrior One this week, just to get a really good feel and to take our time to understand Warrior One a little bit better. It can be really hard to teach Warrior One when we're not in the same room. Usually is the posture I need to give the most adjustments. Again, it's not because I'm trying to correct or fix anybody. I'm not here to fix anyone. But sometimes when we take a slightly different stance, it can really actually feel better and has more longevity to it. And again, yoga being a preventative practice, not a causative one, can come down to the way we're holding ourselves in posture. Some people are there for the alignment solely. So in saying that, we'll actually get started in child's pose just briefly. Come down onto your knees and bring your knees a little bit wider than hips width. Big toes touch. And take the arms all the way forward, just starting to stretch out the back of the body. Relax your head either to the ground, or if you need to place a block or a book or cushion under you, make the adjustment. And then just take a moment to drop in, to relax. Take a walk through your body with your mind's eye and to see that you are relaxed. Starting at the hands, work your way all the way down to the toes. Relaxing your belly. Relaxing your gaze in. Eyes are soft. And so again, when we come onto our mat to practice our yoga, whatever it means that day, if our yoga is just breath, it's breath and movement, it's being aware, it's being still. When we're arriving to not fix anything. Nothing needs fixing. It's not a performance. It's a place where it's quite inevitable that we will transform. It's not because you need to change, it's because things are always changing. And we were born to adapt, to move with change. And so sometimes if we make a subtle change in our body or our breath, or even the way we see things, it actually brings us more joy, us more peace. And yoga gives us that platform. So I just want you to focus on your breath for the next 5 rounds. And notice when you are breathing, are you holding onto anything? Is your body latching, resisting? And see if you can get softer and more relaxed as you breathe. This feeling of just dissolving your body into the ground. Just for another 2 rounds of breath. And I just want you to make the decision here if you want to come into a puppy pose for about 3 breaths, which is lifting your hips over your knees and melting the chest into the floor. But if you prefer straight into table, straight into cat-cow, take some really slow cat-cows. So puppy is going to really open up the abdomen, really good for menstrual cramps, any GIT cramps, and the shoulders. Otherwise, cat-cow is a really nice way to start to open up the entire spine, and they both have a lot of benefits. See where you're at this morning. Beautiful, guys. Just taking one more round of cat-cow, those doing that. So we're going to all start to make our way forward into a table position, onto our hands, onto our knees. Now, if you're using music today, the playlist Wake Me Up, we'll hit play. I'll count down from 5 so we can move together with the beats. 4, 3, 2, hitting play on leaves. Make sure your playlist is not on shuffle. Okay, guys, we're gonna take our big toes to touch, knees a little bit wider. Take your right arm to the sky, and then just take a nice big stretch up of the right hand. Take a few circles with the arm, whether you go forward or back, all the way around like a freestyle or a backstroke. We'll do both directions anyway. No hurry. Zooming into the rotator cuff, the shoulder joint. And then we'll take our right arm back to the sky. Then all the way under the ribs, come down onto the right shoulder. Relax onto your cheek. And then now I want you to feel as you press your left hand into the ground, it's like you're trying to pull your left side of the chest back over to the right, but your right arm continues to reach to the left. So it's quite a dynamic stretch this morning into the back of the right shoulder. So we haven't collapsed. There's that feeling of push-pull. Right arm to the sky, inhale. Right hand forward and down, exhale. Left arm up, take a nice big stretch. We do our back strokes and our freestyles. Go for a few here. Mix up the direction. Arm to the sky, next breath in. Left arm under, breath out. So again, guys, I don't want you collapsing today. You can relax your cheek, but now I want you to feel like you're trying to pull your right armpit to your left armpit. And it's like you're trying to slide the left arm out, but it's stuck to the floor. Really dynamic. Opening into those shoulder blades. Left arm to the sky, inhale. Left arm forward and down, exhale. You're going to take your hands a little bit off the mat, go wide. Getting the palms flat. Now I want you to bring your knees into touch. So that's like you've got one leg. Now I want you to pull your pubic bone in toward your ribs. Notice your tailbone tuck. And begin to roll your chest forward. And from this forward motion, we'll bend the elbows, will come halfway down. And then we'll push straight back up. Halfway down. Push back up. I just want you to do 2 more like that with your breath. 1 more. This time we come all the way down with control. Control. Chest hits the floor. Pelvis hits the floor. Come up onto your finger pads. Elbows point up. Just like a baby cobra. Inhale. Just a subtle back bend. Exhale. Roll down. 2 more babies. Shoulders pull back. And then we'll lift up on the 4th. Take an inhale. Now I want you to bring your right arm, cactus to the ground, right cheek to the ground, left foot toward the right. Stretching into the front of the shoulder. Relax the right side of your neck. Become supple. One breath. Then just really gently come back through center. As you do, press down to your pubic bone. Come back to the right finger pads. Inhale, baby. Left arm, cactus, left cheek down. Right foot to the left. Drop your cheek. Take 2 more breaths. And we slowly come back through center. Come up into the finger pad. Let's come just a little bit higher than baby. Squeeze the glutes. Then slow it down and roll back to the floor. Take your hands to rest on your low back. Stack the hands. Now pull your elbows up toward the sky so you feel your blades hug on the back. Keeping the legs active, lift the chest. So don't lift the gaze, just lift the chest. The neck stays long, like you're holding an orange under your chin. Lift up the legs. Roll the inner thighs up, outer thighs down. Flex your feet. Feel your glutes come to the party. Squeeze. Breath in. Relax the legs, relax your forehead. Hands under the shoulders. Child's pose. Push back. To down dog, hips to the sky. Take your dog for a walk. Moving in the knees, moving the hands one at a time off the ground, and maybe a 3-legged dog, both sides. Stretch out the body. Get some information from your body where it's tight, where needs more breath. We spread our fingers wide on the mat. Feel the inner thighs lift up to the sky, the floating ribs draw to the hips, cinch. Let's bring our 2 big toes to touch. And then just begin to lift your right foot up off the ground 3 centimeters. And then step it forward 3 centimeters. Left foot lifts, left foot steps, all the way to the top of the mat, taking your time. Arriving with feet at hips distance. Bend the knees forward, not in. Grab the elbows, drop your skull. Lift your tailbone up, your inner thighs up. Option to sway. One breath. Hands to the mat. We come up 1 vertebrae at a time, slow. Keep the 2 big toes planted. Feeling the head stack over the hips, shoulders to the ears. Shrug. Roll the shoulders back, palms turn forward, Tadasana. Feel the length of your tailbone, the lift of the sternum. Arms to the sky. Hands behind you, interlace. Pull the knuckles away from the body. Lift the heart a little higher. Now pull the tailbone in. Now poke your bum back as you fold, knuckles over the skull. Bend the knees deep. Feel like you're trying to pull your hands apart, stretching into the shoulder. 1 breath. Take your hands down to the ground. Take a halfway lift, or the shins. Hands to the ground, step back with the left foot. Press into the hands, step back with the right foot, plank. Shoulders over the hands, belly button into the spine. Press down into the heels. Make a nice big breath, come forward, tippy toes. We'll drop our knees, bend the elbows, brush the ribs as you come all the way down. Hands get back a little further, elbows tuck in, baby cobra. And roll back to the yoga mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, come a little higher. Down dog, exhale. Big toes touch, rise up. Step the left foot forward. Step the right foot. Step the left foot all the way forward. At the beginning of the mat, take a halfway lift. Let it go, forward bend. Rise up, arms up. Hands to prayer. Mountain pose Tadasana. Take an inhale, arms up. Reach the hands away from you all the way to your back body, interlock. Take the knuckles down, lift the heart, option to look up. And then take the forward fold, keeping the bind. Let go of the bind, take a halfway lift, inhale. And hands to the mat, step back with the right foot. Step back with the left foot, keep the shoulders over the hands. Belly button hugs in, come forward, tippy toes. Option to drop the knees, we go all the way to the ground. Slow, controlled, chest before hips. Hands back, cobra. Roll back to the chest. Cobra, upward facing dog, inhale. Back to down dog, exhale. Let's add on to that namaskar, big toes touch. Rise all the way up. This time, bend the knees. Step, walk, or jump. And take your halfway lift. Inhale. Fold over, soft knees. Exhale. Take the arms high. Inhale. Hands to prayer. Mountain pose. Arms up. Hands behind you, interlock. Heart to the sky, inhale. Forward fold with the bind, exhale. Chair pose, inhale, bend the knees. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway, chest opens. Step back with the left foot. One-legged dog, right leg to the sky, inhale. Bend knee, open hip, exhale. Stay for a breath in and a breath out. Straighten the right leg, turn the toes to the ground. Bring the right knee to the chin, exhale. One-legged plank, inhale. Drop the toes, chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, cobra, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Big toes touch. Rise all the way up. Bend the knees. Step, walk, or jump. Halfway inhale. Fold, exhale. Arms up, inhale. Hands together, heart. Mountain. Arms up, big stretch. Palms out, interlock behind. Heart forward, inhale. Forward fold, knuckles above skull. Chair pose, sink the butt down, inhale, Utkatasana. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift. Right foot to the back. Left leg to the sky, inhale, one-legged. Bend the knee, open your left hip. Roll the left armpit backward. Then push firm down into that right foot. Straighten out your left leg, turn the toes down. Left knee to the chin. One-legged plank. Drop toes, chaturanga. Up dog, cobra. Downward dog. Rise to the toes. Bend the knees. Step or jump. Halfway. Fold over. Arms up, big breath like you know it now. Hands pray. mountain, arms up, interlock, heart up, forward fold, knuckles up, chair pose, inhale, fold forward, halfway lift, left foot back, right leg high, right knee to the chin, right leg high, to the chin, high, knee to the chin, one-legged, option to drop the toes or the left knee, chaturanga. Up dog cobra, inhale, down dog, exhale. One more namaskar, rise to the toes, bend the knees, step or jump. Inhale, lengthen. Keep the breath smooth, fold. Arms up. Hands to prayer. Mountain pose, arms up. Interlock. Heart up. Forward fold. Your favorite, chair pose. Forward fold. Halfway. Right foot. Left leg to the sky. Left knee to the nose. Up to the sky. Knee nose. Last time, inhale. Knee nose. One-legged plank, you've got the rest. Let's meet in dog. Big toes touch. Going down into your palms, feel your inner thighs lifting up and back. We start to lift our right leg slowly to the sky. And guys, I want you to feel just how much effort and energy is in your right leg right now, keeping the toes in flexion, the outer hip rolling down. This in itself should feel quite hard when we hug the thigh bone back into the hip socket. The left heel plugs back and down. One breath. Knee to the chin. Step your right foot forward. Drop the back knee. Take your arms up to the sky. Turn your palms away from your body. And take a nice big circle all the way around to your low back. Interlace the fingers. Elbows can be bent, they don't have to be straight, but I want you to see if you can get your palms to touch. If not, grab a sock, or just grab your low back, or grab opposing elbows. We start to pull our knuckles down, our heart forward, but I don't want you collapsing your hips. Keep your left knee stacked over, your left hip stacked over your left knee. See if you can move your chest a little further forward, just your chest. That is your back extension. Option to look up. Right heel plugs down. One deep breath in. Let's see if we can keep that bum back, straighten the front leg, lift the front toes. If you need to use your hands, please take your hands to frame your front leg. Keeping that right heel planted into the floor. We let go of our bind, high lunge, lift the back knee, arms up. A little bend in the back knee. Straighten out your front leg, lift up your arms a little higher. Bend both knees, cactus your arms, drop the back knee down. Lift both legs, straighten, arms straighten. Bend elbows, bend knees, drop. 2 more times, straighten everything. Then bend really deeply. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale, drop. Inhale, straighten. As you drop into your back heel, lift up your front heel. So your front toes are off the ground, front toes are off the ground. Take your hands all the way back behind you like wings. Take a deep breath and lift the chest. Then step into arrowhead, exhale. We do that again, straighten it up, inhale. Arrowhead pose, lift up the back heel. Inhale, front toes. Exhale, back heel. One more time, just practicing some balance. Arrowhead. Hold your arrowhead. 3. Option to lift the back leg, but you don't have to. 2. One more breath in. If the back leg is lifted, drop it down, hands to the mat, yogi. Step the back foot forward, fold. And take a halfway lift. Inhale. Fold, let it all go. Arms up. Hands to prayer, reset. Tadasana. Take an inhale in Tadasana. Open your mouth. Arms to the sky. Turn the palms away from you, reach back into lock. Pull the knuckles down, lift the heart up. Fold, keep the interlace. Chair pose, let it go. Forward fold, empty. Halfway inhale. Step back with the left foot, exhale. Right leg to the sky. Right knee to the right tricep. Wild thing, step up over. Now if you want to modify this, you can drop your left knee. You don't have to keep your left leg lifted. Stretch in the right armpit, keep reaching back past your skull. And as you look to the top of your mat, let's come back to high plank, curling the right toes, curling the left toes. Downward dog. Big toes touch. Engage the belly. Take your left leg up to the sky. And bring your left knee in toward your chin. Step all the way through. And drop your back knee onto the ground. Arms to the sky. And just feeling the right hip stack over the right knee. I want you to keep that alignment, turn the palms away from you. Reach all the way back, interlock. Pulling the knuckles down, or again, one of those other options. And see if you get extension of the upper back without collapsing your hips, keeping the hips lifted. The glutes are toned for support. And that opening is now thoracic, so our upper back. Option to look up. Keeping your face soft, your neck soft. One more breath. We just have to move our bum back. We're going to straighten our front leg, lifting the front toes. If you need to release that interlock, you will. Otherwise, keep the knuckles pulling back behind the skull. The right hip rolling to the left inner ankle. This is your last breath in and out. High lunge, lift the back knee, lift up your arms. A little bend in your back knee. Leaving the belly toned. I'll take a deep breath in. Drop the back knee, cactus the arms. High crescent lunge, lift it up. Straighten the front leg. Now bend the front leg, cactus the arms. Straighten it all up. Exhale, bend. 2 more times. Power in the front foot. This time we're going to come up all the way straight. Now once you drop your back heel onto the floor, lift your front toes off the floor. So back heel is down, front toes are up. Keep the belly firm, pull the tailbone long, take a breath in. Now we fly our arms all the way back behind us. Reach the chest forward, step into the front foot, arrowhead, lift the back heel. Now with our breath, inhale, arrowhead. Focus on your drishti, inhale. Exhale. 2 times. We're going to hold this arrowhead or pick up the back leg for 3. You choose. One breath. Drop the back toes. Hands all the way to the ground. Step the back foot forward. Fold. Halfway lift. Let's rinse it out. Forward bend and fold. Arms to the sky. Hands together down to heart. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Arms forward and up. Reach all the way back, interlace. Heart to the sky, inhale. Fold forward, knuckles above skull. Chair pose, Utkatasana. To the ground, Uttanasana. Halfway inhale. Right foot to the back, exhale. Left leg to the sky. Left knee to the nose. Wild thing, step the left foot up, over, option to drop the right knee. As you stretch your left arm past your cheek, I want you to feel a nice big opening in your left side body, your left armpit. One breath. Look to the beginning of the mat, take the left hand down, tuck the left toes, downward facing dog. Big toes touch. Let's come up on the inhale. Drop the heels back down, exhale. Right leg high. Right knee to the right. Right leg high. Back to the right. So you can get a little higher each time. Leg to the sky. To the right. One more time. To the right. Holding your knee toward your right shoulder. Feeling the inner hip lift. 3. And keep breathing. 2. Right leg to the sky in. Step forward. Drop your back knee. Arms to the sky. Inhale. Pick up the back knee. Arrowhead. Exhale. Straighten the front leg. Lift the toes. Arms up. Inhale. Turn the toes in. Tee your arms. Exhale. We're going to lift the chest. Take a deep breath. Lift the palms. And as we fold, turn the palms out. Interlock the fingers. Prasarita. Drop the skull. Keep the interlock, take a halfway lift. Keep the interlock, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Now keep your interlock, look to your right foot. We're going to turn the toes forward, come onto the ball of the left foot, lean forward, pick up the back leg. Rolling the left outer hip down, keeping the belly hugging. Right knee has a bend. Holding for another 2. Left knee to the chest. Take an inhale here. Step the foot down, take your forward fold, keeping the interlace. Chair pose, inhale, let it go. Forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift. Step back with the left foot. Right leg to the sky. Right knee to the right. Right knee to the left. Kick out your foot, lift up your left arm. Fallen triangle. Option to hover your right foot. And take a nice big breath in. And on your exhale, left hand to the mat. Roll your left hip in toward the floor. Keep your right foot where it is. Look forward, bend the elbows halfway. Straighten the elbows. Bend the elbows. Straighten. Bend. Straighten, right toes back, upward facing dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left heel to the sky. Left knee to the left. So again, we think of height every time. Leg up to the sky, I want to open up that hip. 3 to go. We hold this one as high as it will go, lift from the inner hip. 2. Leg to the sky. Step through. And drop the right knee. Inhale, arms up.
Arrowhead, pick up the back knee. Straighten the front leg, lift the front toes, the arms. Turn the left toes to the right, tee the arms. Take an inhale, lift the palms, lift the chest. Turn the palms in, forward fold and interlace, Prasarita. Keep the interlace, halfway lift. Forward fold. Engage that core. Halfway lift, press into the feet. Now look to your left toes. Turn the heel in, lean your body into the left foot, roll onto the ball of the right foot. Look forward, look forward, look forward, pick up the right leg. Come into warrior three. Keeping a bend in our left leg. I can't do this on carpet. Another 2 breaths. No such word as can't. Right knee to the chest, squeeze it up, squeeze it up, squeeze it up. Just for one more breath in. Drop the right toes, keep the interlace, forward fold. Now we can let it go, chair pose. Forward fold. Heart forward. Right foot to the back. Left leg high. Left knee to the left. Left knee to the right. Forward triangle, kick out the foot. Lift up your right arm. Option to hover the left foot. 3. Nice big opening in the chest. Look to the ground. I want you to take your right hand back to the floor. Roll your right hip forward. So right hip forward. Keep the left leg where it is. Lean forward. Bend the elbows. Straighten. And bend. Straighten. Inhale. Bend. Straighten. Left foot back. Upward facing dog. Squeeze those glutes. Down dog. Take it back. Let's take a breath in down dog. Open the mouth, let it go. Right leg high. Step forward. High crescent lunge. Arrowhead pose. Warrior 3. Warrior 2. Reverse. Hands to the ground. Right leg high. Right toes behind right wrist. Anchor your back foot 10 centimeters up at 45 degrees. Bend the front knee, then wrap your left hip over to the left. Arms to the sky, warrior 1. Have a bit of a play with your stance. Then we zip up the belly as we bend the front knee forward. And press it inner back thigh around to the back of the house. Turn your palms away from your body. Reach all the way back. Interlock. Pull the knuckles down your back. Lift your chest to the sky. Inhale. Now poke your bum back. Lean forward into humble warrior. Lifting your knuckles above your skull. Bending the front knee deeply. Look to your back toes. Stay with it here. 3. Just 2 deep breaths. Look beside your right big toe. We're going to take our left hand to the floor. Come onto the ball of your back foot. Right arm to the sky twist. Side plank. Step your right foot back. Or take your left knee down. Take 2 breaths. Stay with it, guys. 1 breath. As we take our right hand to the ground, we're going to bend our elbows, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward dog cobra. Downward facing dog. Left heel to the sky. Step all the way forward. High crescent lunge. Take a deep breath in. Arrowhead pose. Pick up the back leg, inhale. Warrior 2, soft landing, exhale. Reverse, up and back. Hands all the way down to the mat. Cool, I just forgot what we did from here. Anyway, we'll just make it up. Oh my god, my brain. Let's take our left arm to the sky. Twist. Let's just come straight into side plank. We'll figure the rest out later. And your side plank option to drop the bottom knee. Take a nice big breath in, squeeze the glute. One more breath, team. Look to the mat, onto catch the mat, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. I remember what we did. Left leg to the sky. Step behind the left wrist. Walk your back foot up, anchor the heel 45. Now we have a shorter stance. Bend the left knee so the knee is over the ankle. Now try not to lift that back heel. I want you to keep the back heel flat. Back inner thigh spirals back, right hip spirals forward. Now look forward, zip up the belly, arms to the sky, warrior one. So it is a shorter stance. It's really hard to pull the tailbone long in this pose. So I want you to see if you can give it a try. Cinching ribs to hips, hips to ribs. And bending the front knee at the same time while anchoring the outer blade edge of the back foot. 3. Just another breath. Turn the palms away from your body. Reach all the way back and around for that interlace. No hurry. Knuckles pull down the back. We're going to lift our chest up. And then push the bum back, the chest forward, your head low. Humble warrior. Rolling the left hip in and under. Effort into your back leg. One more breath, guys. This time I'm going to place both hands to the ground. Spin up the back heel, lean forward. Step into high plank, top of a push-up. Tone legs, relax your neck. Holding for 5. Keep the legs strong, the glutes strong. 2. Inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Come onto the ground. Slide your forearms onto the mat, come into Sphinx. Elbows are under the shoulder, so not further back, directly under. Joint on joint. And then push down into your elbows to feel a bit more lift of the chest. A subtle tuck of your chin. And close your eyes, we're taking active recovery. 3 deep breaths. One more breath. And then slowly you're going to roll your chest to the mat. Take your arms into a cactus, right cheek to the mat. And then take 2 deep breaths, let the back body settle. Bring your chin back to the ground. Take your hands back to your low back like we did at the beginning. Stack the hands or interlock the hands. So you have 2 options. Either way, we pull our elbows up so they're away from the ground. And those with the interlace, pull the knuckles towards your heels but off the back. Press down to the pubic bone, we lift the chest up. Keeping the chin holding that imaginary orange. Lift up the legs, roll the inner thighs up. Feel the heels flex. Holding 3. Keep breathing. Power in the butt. Inhale.
And then relax to the ground. Cactus the arms, left cheek down, relax. No effort. One breath. Bring your chin back to the ground. Now guys, you can start with hands interlocked or hands stacked again. But I want you to bring your feet up off the ground and then flex your feet like you're standing on the roof. So rather than pointing up, bring the toes in towards the shins and bring your legs into touch. So we want to start with really narrow legs. Notice how your butt starts to lift. I want you to hug the butt down by pressing the pubic bone to the ground. From here, lift the chest up. Again, hold that orange. Feel the legs fire up. Lift the knees off the ground. So really active legs now for the glutes. Come to the party. Stay or grab a hold of the shins or the feet with your hands. Option to kick up a little higher by kicking the legs into the hands. Otherwise, just stay where you are. 3. Hold that orange. Breathing 2. One more breath in. And then gently, gently, gently release. Take one hand on top of opposite hand. Forehead, chin, or temple down, crocodile. And just relax. Close down your eyes. Just let your back recalibrate. Everything settle. Belly soft. Big belly breath in, bring some more release to the back. And a big breath out. One more like that. Hands under shoulders, child's pose. Knees touch, bum back, arms wrap around you. Taking your hand beside your ears, gently push your way up and come up onto your knees. If you need to sit on something, sit on something. Arms stretch up to the sky. And then guys, I want you to bring your right arm under your left arm. Give yourself a cuddle. We're going to pull the elbows to the navel, push the ribs back, drop the chin to the chest, coming into flexion of the spine. It's like your shoulder blades are pulling apart here. Feel all that space in the upper body. Reaching back up, arms to the sky. Take your right hand beside your left arm over to the right. Keeping the left hip grounded. I want you to keep reaching your left arm over to the right, a little further down towards the breast line. Then grab a hold of the forearm with your right forearm, come back to seat, and then pull the forearm back beside you, then pull the left shoulder down your back at the same time. Push, pull. Arms to the sky. Left arm under the right arm, cuddle, round in flexion. Arms to the sky. Left hand down, over to the left, we stretch. Right hip grounded. Start to reach the right arm past the breast line. We scoop up the right forearm with the left forearm sitting tall. Pull the arm back and pull the right shoulder back simultaneously. Push, pull. bone to bone, muscle to muscle. And then just relax, give your shoulders 3 rolls, no matter what way, maybe both ways. Shrug it out, shake it out. Interlock the fingers in front of your chest, push the palms forward, stretch into the hand. And keep that as you come down onto your bottom. Bringing your feet into touch. And just wriggling your hips nice and close toward your feet, like you're moving in sand. Arms to the sky. Take your arms all the way down as you forward fold. Taking 3 deep breaths. Awesome, guys. One more breath. We'll come up super, super slow. As you do, grab a hold of the knees and just begin to close the knees all the way in together. Give yourself a cuddle. Just before we lie down, those who might like to take a headstand practice today, if you have a safe Shasana, you might like to come forward now. A really nice way to start the day is upside down. Now, if you prefer shoulder stand or Viparita Karani, you might like to now come down onto your back. But just before you get too comfy, if you're near a wall, you might prefer to take your legs up the wall. Viparita Karani literally translates to legs up the wall. But that doesn't mean you have to use a wall either. You might just take legs in space. If you prefer a happy baby, grab your feet, take a happy baby. Let's just get our feet over our heart, over our head. Focus on your breath here. Two deep breaths. Whatever inversion you've come into, just slowly begin to peel your way out. There's no hurry. Eventually arriving with your knees into your chest on your back. Once you get there, you might like to rock and just give a little massage for the low back. And then take our feet onto the floor. Take your arms nice and wide open. Behind you can feel nice for the shoulders. We'll just lift the butt 3 centimeters. Then drop the butt over to the left onto the floor. Knees to the right. It's an easy twist. Option to look over to the left or up. One breath. And come back through center. Press into the feet, lift the bum up, drop the bum to the right, knees over to the left, easy. Gaze in any direction. One deep breath in and out. Come back through center, guys. Hips back into the center, knees back to the chest. Wrap yourself up. Take a nice big cuddle.
We're going to take our legs all the way long onto the ground. Now, if you need to grab a blanket, a jumper, some socks, do that.
We have something that will help you stay a little more comfy for your Shavasana.